Hi, it's Dexy. Welcome to my kitchen table, which is now my makeup table for this video. So I thought I could combine a couple of things I really enjoy, which is video games and also makeup, because I got this KimChi Chic Juicy 9 Mango Tango palette. Yeah, I got this yesterday and I know KimChi liked video games too, so I thought I could recommend video games based on each of these colors, either the name or the actual color, and also just play with the palette while I do that, because I haven't tried it yet. Look how lovely the colors are. They're all mattes. But when I saw this palette on Instagram, I was just like, okay, I need to get it since they are selling them in Finland now. I have no idea what I want to do though. But I think I'll just start going through the colors in this order and figure out what kind of makeup I want to do while I do that. So the first color, this purple, is called Hibiscus. And the game I'm pairing it with is Okami, because hibiscus are pretty flowers and Okami is a beautiful game, and I don't know, it just made me think of Okami immediately. And if you have not played it, it's a pretty old game. It was originally released on PS2 and a couple of years ago on PC, and I think it's on Switch too. It's a really good game and the graphics really hold up for such an old game, because the art style is so unique. So if you have not played it, I highly recommend it. And the next color, which I actually plan on using, is called Cotton Candy. I paired that with Calico because that game is basically just cotton candy in video game form, because it's just a pastel fantasy basically. So yeah, I've talked about Calico before. It's like a cat cafe game, except you're also a magical girl. And it's really cute. I haven't played it for a while. If you like cute, relaxing games, I definitely recommend giving it a go. And the next shade is Apple, which is like a really basic red, and I'm pairing that with Rumu. It's a game about basically a super cute vacuum robot and an AI who live in this house, and you don't know what happened to the owners of the house, like the people who also built the robot vacuum and made the AI. And the AI gives you instructions like, you need to clean this room now, and then you do your thing and you discover what happened to the family in the process. And I really love that game. It's really good. The person who voices the AI, Sabrina, is amazing. I think I'm gonna skip to strawberry since I wanna use that next. For strawberry I picked Best Friend Forever, which is a dog owner dating sim. You adopt a dog and you meet a bunch of other dog owners and you can pick who you want to date. I still need to finish that game too, but it's really fun and it's cute, and you have lots of cute dog options. The dog I always go for is called Blocker. I think that was his name, because he reminds me of my family's dog, because he was mistreated in his old home, and then you get to give him a new loving home. Even though it's basically like a visual novel, it has some elements that actually make you have to pay attention, because your dog can get up to some nonsense while you are talking to people, so you have to pay some attention. This is a really nice pink, I like it. I'm gonna jump back to Cherry here, which is like a really intense dark red. And that one I paired it with Murder by Numbers, because the capsule image on Steam was pretty similar to this color. So yeah, Murder by Numbers is basically also a visual novel type game. First of all, it takes place in the 90s, which is cute. And basically you have to solve a murder at a TV studio. Like, the character you play plays a detective on TV, and she finds this weird robot thing and they start solving the murder together, because why not? The robot can find clues in the environment and you have to solve these. There are these Japanese puzzles, I think they are called Picross or something, basically where you need to color these pictures correctly according to the number clues on the sides. It's really fun. I'm not great at the puzzles, but I really enjoy it. The next color I'm gonna use is Dragon Fruit. It's this really bright color in the middle, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't combine it with Dragon Age, because Dragon Fruit, Dragon Age, obvious. Even though I don't really talk about it that much anymore, Dragon Age is one of my favorite games. It's one of those games that really got me into video games in general. And there's 3 of those games. And even though they are technically standalone stories, if you are wondering where to start from, I would highly recommend Dragon Age Origins, which is the first one, because, well, it's the first game, so it's a bit more logical in that order, because the games do kind of refer to each other, so if you don't know the background, it's a bit harder to get into it. Although Dragon Age 2 is my favorite, which may sound weird because it's not like objectively probably the best game, because there's a lot of issues, but it has all the best characters, so I love it. And the next color is Mango, this orange here, and I paired Mango with Astrologaster, which is a pretty new game for me. I bought it from the Steam summer sales. It's hilarious. You basically play this doctor who diagnoses people by looking into the stars, which makes no sense, but it's fucking funny. It's like written as a comedy, so all the patient interactions are just hilarious, and I'm currently having an affair with one of my patients, because why not? And I think based on how you diagnose people, it affects the story somehow too. Like if you give bad advice to people, well, bad things happen. Do I have only 2 colors left and I barely got started on my eyes? Oops. Well, while I add some cherry on my eyes, let's do Sky Blue, which I paired with Spiritfarer, because I think Spiritfarer is a pretty blue game. So it's fitting. As you may know, I have a whole video about Spiritfarer, but basically you play this character who helps other spirits find peace. It's a very emotional game, and I love it a lot. I'll add the video up there that I made about Spiritfarer if you want to know a bit more. But it's really good. I'm really sucking at this eyeshadow thing right now. As you can probably tell, I haven't done it in forever. It might be because I didn't use any kind of primer, because I was lazy. Okay, one last color, Grapefruit. And I paired Grapefruit with Neocab, because purple is a very cyberpunk color, and Neocab is a super fun like cyberpunk game. You basically play as an kind of an Uber driver, except cyberpunk Uber driver, and you drive people around, and your friend is being an asshole and ditching you. But yeah, what would you pair with these colors? Suggest me some games. But also, should I do this with other palettes? Because at least I like this idea. I don't know if it's stupid, but I like combining things, and I find talking easier when I'm doing something like this. And I like this nonsense that I have just put on my face. I feel like this palette is better if you use some kind of primer on the eyelids first, I think. Hey, that's my makeup done. I hope you like this little video. I wanted to do something video game related. I don't know if I look totally goofy, but it's fine. I'm just sitting at home forever. I hope you like these game recommendations. I'll put a list of them here so you can go through them one more time. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe and stuff. Bye!